So there are these invaders, and they're from space. Roll credits. Alright, just kidding. Space Invaders hardly needs an introduction. It might be the single most influential game of all time. This game is the game that was the introduction to video games for gaming legends like Shigeru Miyamoto, Hideo Kojima, Satoshi Tajiri, John Romero, and John Carmack. For those of you who don't know what that means, without Space Invaders, it is possible we wouldn't have games like Doom, Metal Gear Solid, Pokemon, and Mario. I don't know if I can adequately describe how much money this game single handedly made. When adjusted for inflation, Space Invaders made more money than every Star Wars film combined, even the poopy ones, in a span of just 4 years. So let's pay a bit of respect to this timeless classic here. Somehow you're the last remaining tank trying to fend off an onslaught of an alien armada with 4 bunkers and your reflexes being the only support that you have. Man, those military budget cuts have gone a bit far in my opinion. I mean, I'm all for getting a free ride through college, but this seems a bit ridiculous. Anyways, the main goal, obviously, is to destroy all the ETs before they do something to you that has never been done in a video game up to this point. Blow you up and give you a game over. I am not joking. Now, obviously, games ended before Space Invaders, as stated in my Pong video. The goal of Pong was to get 11 points. The game would end once the goal was achieved by either player. Most games up to this point would end when you either ran out of things to do or a timer ran out. But Space Invaders was an absolute beast in the fact that it gave you lives that you could lose by getting hit by the enemy, and only if you lose them all, then the game ends. You're not being held captive by a clock, no, it's all up to your skill and endurance, which is why this game made bank. Anyways, let's talk about the invaders. They may seem basic, but that's because they are. There are 4 types of enemies, but they're basically all the same. Except for the UFO, which will creep across the sky and that's it. The invaders will move slowly to you at first, just like that weird guy at the bar when you accidentally look at his general direction. But the more invaders you destroy, the faster they start moving towards you. Just like the weird guy at the bar when you're alone. And if the invaders make it to the planet, it's game over. They got you, and now you're dead. Just like with the weird guy at the bar. Anyways, I would be remiss not to mention the fact that the reason why the invaders get faster the more of them you destroy is not due to intentional programming, but actually the result of a bug. The game can't handle the stress of having 55 invaders on screen at once, so it slows all the way down. As you delete invaders from existence, it also frees up a bit of memory, which the game uses to run faster. The designer, Tomohiro Nishikado, noticed this bug while making the game, but then the unholy spirit of Todd Howard came upon him, and Todd caused him to state that it's not a bug, it's a feature. Which is why it's present in every version of Space Invaders to this day, except the one that I used to grab footage for this video. Because of course that would be the case. Ah well, you know what they say, you win some, you lose some. What matters most is that you keep playing the game. So keep putting those 100 yen coins into the arcade slot and eventually you'll cause a coin shortage in Japan. Wait, that was just a rumor? My whole life is a lie!